San Antonio Soccer Examiner Chris Hockman here with the wrap-up of MLS Week 14, and apologies that this video is so late. Just been times I wanted to do it, I didn't get it done. My commitment is come July I'm going to upload these videos every Tuesday, so hopefully that'll make it easier for you all, and easier for me. So this is going to be a very quick wrap-up. I apologise for that in advance. So let's get things started. New England versus Toronto. It was a 0-0 draw, and really both sides struggled to create chances and score goals, which really resulted in this scoreless draw. It was tight, both teams really doing poorly, and pretty fair result there, 0-0. Sporting Kansas City with a 1-0 win over the San Jose Earthquakes as they broke the seal at Livestrong Park, their first win at their new home. Surprisingly, the win now sees Kansas City go 5 unbeaten, while the Quakes now go 6 winless. It wasn't that great a match, but in the end, Kansas City get the win that they needed, and the fans will no doubt be happy. Toronto FC with a 1-0 loss at home to Seattle. A tough week for Toronto, and they have now gone 8 MLS matches winless. It was a fairly uneventful first half, but the game really came to life in the second half as the Sounders started brightly, but then it was all... and the red card happened. However, it didn't slow Seattle down as they managed a 1-0 win. New England and Chicago fighting out to a 1-1 draw. Chicago really tried to play this one calmly. Honestly, it was a lot of midfield stuff. There were some good goals in the match. It was a tight one, 1-1 draw, pretty fair. Houston with a 2-0 loss to Columbus Crew in Houston, and a San Antonio tie to this one. Jason Anno, San Antonio referee, was the referee for this one, and he won't have endeared himself to the Houston fans with the red card. That disappointed Houston, but yeah, don't know, until the goal were looking good, but the goal really put Columbus in front. 2-0 maybe flatters Columbus a little bit, but they, Houston have to take their chances. I've been saying it all year, and I'll keep saying it. Hopefully with Ching coming back, it'll be good, and we'll see if they can replace Koke with someone. So we'll see what happens there. Houston Dynamo really need to improve on their finishing, because they'd be much better off this year. It was a crucial game because it now sees Columbus third in the East and Houston fourth. So two teams that really wanted to win there. It was a hard-fought match, but it was an interesting one to watch. Real Salt Lake won, DC United won, and Charlie Davies not really endearing himself to opposition fans as he dived for the second time this year to earn a penalty. But it was controversial penalties was the order of the day as Real Salt Lake got their goal from one. Yeah, Davies certainly might start seeing his reputation go before him and find himself in a bit of trouble with these dives. Of course, if this was Australia, which is my home, and the A-League, Davies would probably be looking at a 3-week suspension for the dive. So there you go. But evidently dives were the order of the day for United States national team players, as of course we saw in the quarterfinal a dive. Not endearing myself to my fans there, but anyway. LA Galaxy again, clinical, Colorado 1, LA Galaxy 3. And Colorado started brightly, but LA got the opener against the run of play, and that really messed things up for the Rapids. But in the end, LA really controlled well, did well, and then the red card really helped LA out, allowed them more space, and really sealed the game for LA. Vancouver won, Philadelphia 0. It's the worst streak in MLS history ended, Vancouver winning their first match in 15 attempts. It was a record streak of 14 winless. Philadelphia started well, but the defence for Vancouver was solid. They played well, and they stood strong, and then snuck themselves a goal. Philadelphia really tried to find an equaliser, but it didn't really look likely. Vancouver running out a solid win. Congratulations to them. Chivas USA 0, FC Dallas 0, and Chivas looked to really start early. it wasn't 0-0. What am I saying? I didn't change my score. But yeah, look, Chivas USA, FC Dallas. Good game, good goal scoring, and yeah, it was an exciting one to watch from a guy that's not the biggest FC Dallas fan in the world. It was an enjoyable game. Both teams really took it to each other. It was a real exciting end-to-end match, and really produced some excitement. So I think both teams should be happy with a tight match, exciting football. That's what we want to see, because too often we're not seeing that attractive attacking football. So a solid game there. Chivas USA, FC Dallas played very well, and we now head to what was really an incredibly exciting game. Portland and New York, just this amazing game, of course. Chivas and Dallas was a 2-1 win for Dallas. Sorry, I neglected to mention that. And then Portland versus New York. What an amazing match. Just 6 goals scored, 3-3 the final score, and really, this is probably the one that got away from Portland, but I think New York would have been disappointed with a loss as well. I think a draw is certainly a fair result. Great displays of goal scoring, and in the end, New York saving it thanks to a penalty. So, great match. If you haven't seen it, I don't know, you need to get a subscription to Matchday Live, because that was a great game of football. And yeah, so hopefully next week I'll get this video up easier. Of course, it's not July 8 next week, so hopefully the plan is Wednesday to get this up. I actually am carrying an injury for my running, so running might not happen as much next week, so that'll probably give me some more time to get these videos done. I apologise for how horrible this video is, but thank you for sticking with me, and I will see you next week. And don't forget to visit examiner.com, the internet source for the local.